Hey, sorry for the late start. Some stuff came up right before I was going to start streaming, and I've been putting out I had to deal with some stuff while whatever happened was fresh, and so I was caught up in that and lost track of time, but I'm here now. Probably going to be a short stream and probably going to be a distracted stream. I apologize, but sometimes that's all I have to give. I'm just doing this for fun anyway, so it's going to be real like that. It is what it is.
If you find the right lighting glitch, Aloy starts to look like she's made of burnished bronze, and her eyes glow a flame of fire. This ruddy one, that's the word for redhead, in case you were wondering. She's the anointed of Menorah, the savior of the Meridian. She's flown on the wings of the dead. She is the ancestor reborn. She's the reincarnation of the savior of the world. She has to save the world when he needs to as the little savior. I could go on and on, but I will not. I'll just let you look at her a little more. If you find the right lighting glitch, Aloy starts to look like she's made of burnished bronze, and her eyes glow a flame of fire. This ruddy one, that's the word for redhead, in case you were wondering. She's the anointed of Menorah, the savior of the Meridian. She's flown on the wings of the dead. She is the ancestor reborn. She is the reincarnation of the savior of the world from 1,000 years ago. She's in Hades. If you find the right lighting glitch, Aloy starts to look like she's made of burnished bronze, and her eyes glow a flame of fire. This ruddy one, that's a word for redhead, in case you were wondering. She's the anointed of Menorah, the savior of the Meridian. She's flown on the wings of the Ten. She is the ancestor reborn. She is the reincarnation of the savior of the world from 1,000 years ago. She sent Hades to the second death. But first she has to save the world when Hades leaves the HUD.
Oh my gosh, my microphone was not muted. I was looking at this video that I made that was like trolling back in 2022. And I have my headphones in, so I forgot that I left it playing on a loop on my phone. And I thought I had closed it. My bad.
Come take a look. These goods. I'll give you a good price.
I got my hands on dirt.
Won't find better wares. Check out these wares.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Take a look at these wares.
Check out these wares.
I've got all the best
Don't pass
goods
up
here.
these goods.
These aren't goods.
Fine
Only
goods
the
for a
finest
fair
goods
price.
here. See for yourself.
See for yourself.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Won't cost you a shard just to
Don't
look.
pass up these goods. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Won't find better wares.
Fine
You'll
goods
like
for
what
a
I
fair
have for
price.
sale,
I promise. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road. Would you like to buy something today?
Come, take a look.
Buy what you
Good
need.
price.
Leave the rest. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the
I've got all
road.
the best goods here.
Would you like to buy something today? You'll like what I have for sale, I
Won't
promise.
find better wares.
Take a look at these
Only
wares.
the finest goods here. See for yourself.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Buy what you need. Leave the rest.
I've got
Buy
all
what
the
you
best
need,
goods
leave
here.
the rest.
Only the finest
Won't
goods
cost
here.
you a
See for
shard just
yourself.
to look.
Poor Prince Itaman. He's just a child. Thank you for bringing him home.
Take a look
Don't
at
forget to
these
stock up
wares.
before you're on the road.
Would you like to buy something
Buy
today?
what you need, leave the rest.
You'll like what I have for sale.
Won't find better wares.
Durval should die for his crimes.
Won't cost you a
Fine
shard
goods
just to
for a
look.
fair price.
I've got all the best goods here.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Would you like to buy something
Take a look at
today?
these wares.
Check out these wares.
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
These aren't goods. They're necessities.
Won't find better wares.
Tell you what I like. The sound
Take
of
a look at these wares.
Don't pass up these goods.
Return to Meridian. I fear what some
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
You faced
Check
the
out these
shadow
wares.
carved you down and brought our prince back.
Fine goods for a fair price.
You'll regret not stopping
I've got
when
all
you're in the
best
thick of
goods
it.
Here.
But he got the prince out with help from his spies.
Don't pass
These
up
aren't
these goods.
They're necessities.
Come,
Check
take
out
a look.
these
I'll give
wares.
you a good price.
Come take a look.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of
They'll
it.
give him a rap on
Won't
the knuckles
cost you
and
a
let him
shard
buy what you
just to
need,
look.
leave the rest.
These aren't goods. They're necessities. Won't find
Don't forget
better
to
wares.
stock up before you're on the road.
Take a look at these wares. Buy what you need. Leave the rest.
You'll regret
Come
not
take a look at
stopping
these
when you're in
wares.
the
Give you a
thick of
good
it.
price.
Only the
Now that
finest
you've
goods
rested,
here.
Fine
See
goods
for
for a
yourself.
fair
The Sun
price.
King.
You'll like
You'll
what I
like
have
what
to
I
say.
have to
I
say, I
promise.
Don't
promise.
forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Don't pass up these goods.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Would you like to buy something
You'll regret
today?
not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Would you like to
what
buy
you
something
need,
today?
Leave the rest.
I'm gonna do the Banuk marks.
Pros. It took an outlander to save our prince. I'm grateful.
Yeah, Karja, I'll rob Banuk's sacred sites for you.
Excuse me, Outlander? I'm looking for Banuk artifacts. I pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage. You ready? Let's trade then. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Everything about that vocal line was very jarringly different from the other ones. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, let's go find him. Got a lot of climbing to do. This might take more than one night. Let's turn off the machines. Who cares about machines or anything else? I just need to get to these spots. These epic climbs. We are not going to grab the Vantage because we're going to get Bashar Mati's story in 1 or 2 nights. Probably 2. We'll see. This might take 2 also. I want the sun to come out. It's really funny to me that those Banuk flags like stick out like signposts until you get within a certain distance. I'm gonna let the sun rise. kind of floats over the rock surface. Makes me want to go in the original game because I feel like they didn't quite float over the rock surface, but maybe I just wasn't using as much scrutiny, I don't know. I mean, they did a better job there of at least trying to incorporate some of the shadows. I don't know what I don't know about making games, so maybe I'm a dick for like pointing that out. I just feel like the original game did a real good job of making all that stuff look like painted on surfaces, but maybe I just wasn't using the same scrutiny. I don't know.
The sculpture must be of Banuk make.
Alright, we will collect them and then read them all in order after we get the full story, but I'll also pull them up when I get them. Only 5 more of those to go. that fog in the sunlight really does look really good. Hey Swalky, what's up? Like, carved turtles, or like you're painting a picture of
Last
turtles?
time you said that was the night we were wed. Carja and their robes and perfumes. Give them an outhouse, and they'll...
Or are you painting actual turtle shells? That's probably an option too.
I'm ready to fight when called, even for the Carja.
It's all backward. The least obnoxious, hardest working Carja are also the poorest. And don't get me started on the rich ones. I face the sun because I know I am.
Talana Khan Padish, Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. She does her house proud.
Been doing this since I was small.
We are still the Nora.
This time, best of
For how much longer?
What I like about you
Corruption
is that you don't give up.
has spread too far.
She might have arms like metal struts, but even struts can shift.
Not if they've been set right.
Damn frigid, isn't it? Getting colder than a clay, I wager.
The shamans say the herds move this way.
Keep your scales sharp.
I'm glad to see you well.
I don't know about all this sun business, but Avad's a good man and a wise leader.
Another match, double or nothing.
The last time you said that was the night we were wed.
I get up, I work, same as always.
The claim's still got a pull, but I'm starting to like this place.
Good hunting.
Like a friendly face after a long day's work.
Banuk lands are harsher than these. Hunting here is relaxing. May you always find challenge.
All right. This time, best of 5.
What I like about you is that you don't give up.
You might have arms like metal struts, but even struts can shift.
Not if they've been set right.
Another Banuk figurine.
I like...
Metal struts, woman. But even struts can shift.
Not if they've been set right.
Oh no, they've glitched. If the Oseram are an engine, Derval is a faulty piston. Oh, I'm in a settlement. I can't adjust the camera.
Here's Savannah. You may dress like...
Now that we've found it, we can rip it out and replace it. You said it.
Made a place in Meridian for the Oseram.
Maybe I should do the rest of this one wearing this Banuk gear anyway. Why not? I know I haven't done a lot tonight, but I think that's actually where I'm going to end it. That's about the 45-minute mark. I started at about 7:45. It's showing me that the stream's been up for 51 minutes. Sorry I didn't play a lot tonight, but I'm not going to do 3 hours like I did last night just because I got into a quest that I vowed to finish. I'm not, I just, this week's crazy. This year has just gotten off to kind of a hit the ground running start and hasn't really let up yet. And today has been no exception to that. This week has been insane. Mom's dog died. Really, I don't even like that dog, but it was really awful. And she's going out of town. My aunt was just in town, and then people from Kansas City were in town, and there was a conference with people from Waco, where I went to college also, which was wild. And just, there's been a lot developing with the Kansas City cult mess. Oh my God, so much to do with that. Another person I know from that organization, who I used to be on a team with, he was the electric guitarist in the band, and I played bass guitar for like 2 years. We were in a band, the same band, but then we both joined new bands and couldn't do our one set a week together because we were doing 5 to 6 sets with the other band. 2 years in a band where you play every single week for 2 hours is a lot of playing together. It's a lot of history. We would also, it was a 30-minute car ride to and from the venue every week. So, we know each other pretty well. Wild thing is, two people who I talked to the most in life just happened to be in town the first week of February for this other conference. They're from different households. One lives in like Kentucky and the other's in Kansas City, but I know them both from Kansas City. It's kind of wild how that went together. And that was part of a cohort of nearly a dozen people that were from Kansas City who I am like connected to, even though I don't know all of them. Like one of them's like the former head of one of the departments I worked in. The other's the second in the former second in command from the organization I used to work at, and now they're part of the whistleblower team. So that's what that conference was some of the whistleblowers telling their story. The Jane Doe victims of the founder of the organization, who's a cult leader, and who did things to one of them when she was 19, the other one she was 14, and it's a super mess. And there's a woman named Elizabeth who has red hair, and it made me think of this game because the red hair was mentioned in relation to Elizabeth at that conference. But now there's a different conference that the guitarist is at this weekend, and so I'm probably going to be seeing him. It just makes me think of, Elizabeth Sobek and Aloy being a redhead, and that being a significant part of, people call her Red, right? Like, there's no other redheads in the game, so. Not only did you just like appear, but you're also the only redhead, Aloy. That's funky. Why didn't they have any other redheads that made it into Lightkeeper, though? Interesting. Maybe there are, and I just haven't noticed any others. But the fact that they all call her red, like... But it's also interesting because it's like, why do they all know that that's red hair unless they know what red hair is? Because red hair isn't red. So the fact that they would call it red in the future is a little weird to me. If they've never seen a red-headed person in 13 generations since the Aletheia brood. Anyway, or no, that's 13 Sun Kings, so more than 13 generations, because I don't think Ahriman would have been from the very first generation. That would have been a few generations removed from the Servitor brood. Yeah. I can see, like, reasons why they would have not selected for those genetics. I guess. Because isn't there, like, pain tolerance stuff? I don't know. Now I feel like I'm saying weird things that are going down a direction I don't like, so I'm going to go ahead and turn around and not continue down that direction. So, like, as I hear it coming out of my mouth, I'm like, no, don't say these things. That's a train of thought that you don't want to ride. And that's my cue. I'm going to sign off. I'll catch you all next time. And hopefully I'll get my schedule a little more consistent soon. But things might be spotty. You know, we had the internet go out this week. The dog died. My mom's leaving town. My aunt was just in town and just left. Those other people were just in town. Someone else is in town, and I'm going to see them at some point before they leave next week. So they're here for like 4 more days, so we've got time to figure that out. Their conference is like today, tomorrow, Saturday or something, so we're probably going to get together Sunday. I was in Kansas City for 2 weeks. And adjusting to being back. Yeah, there's just been a lot. There's just been, it's been a long 6, 7, 8 weeks of the year so far. There's been just a lot. And so, sorry, I've been really distracted, and the stream's been kind of inconsistent, but that's just kind of what I'm dealing with. Alrighty. Bye! Hit like if you enjoyed watching, subscribe if you want to keep watching, no pressure. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Catch you next time. Oh, what's that, Swalky? Oh, okay, it was a typo. Gotcha. Goodbye, and happy turtle painting.